In this video, everyone in Onigashima will learn the terror of an emperor. So today we're going to start outside the castle actually, where Kiku managed to strike down Kanjuro. Well, for the first time, as we all know, because Kanjuro is like a cockroach. So then we continue on. After a short fight, Kinemon finally notices that Izo, the commander of Whitebeard's crew, I don't remember which division he was the commander from, but Izo also arrived there and Kinemon welcomes him. Because they know each other, they've both grown up in Wano, and if Izo didn't decide to go with Whitebeard, he would have been probably one of the Scabbards as well. So now the Scabbards finally invade the stronghold. Inside the castle, after Kaido had killed Orochi, all of Orochi's men quickly basically just say, oh, yo Kaido, we don't want any bad blood with you, we're joining with you, we're joining your side, everything's good, we're going to be your guys now. Now, who cares about Orochi? Orochi who? This guy was always weird. So everybody just joins the Beast Pirates and gets rid of Orochi in this sense, because Orochi is now on himself. He only has the Oniwa Banshu, or what, like his ninjas and his people left who basically know that he didn't die there. So here we are. Orochi is deemed dead and Kaido is done with him. But Momonosuke still lies there on the ground, tied up and looking up to Kaido, because Kaido is over 5 meters or something tall and Momo is a young boy who is not even 2 meters. Which is stupid because it's not even 2 meters, it's like considered small in One Piece technically. But the beast, Kaido, offers the young boy a chance to be spared. All he has to do is deny his heritage. All he has to do is say that he is not the son of Kozuki Oden. Momo, however, is way too proud to say that, and that's something he learned from Moria. He needs to be confident, he needs to be proud of his heritage, of his family, and the people dear to him. So Momo doesn't hold back here and basically shouts back to Kaido, no, I am not going to say that. I am Kozuki Oden's one and only son, and I will be the next shogun after you will be defeated, Kaido. So, what is happening? He's trying to sound tough, but he's still crying here. We all know Momo is trying to be a tough man, but there's so much you can do as a, well, how old is he? As an 8-year-old boy? There's so much you can do if there's an emperor in front of you. He's scared shitless, but he's trying to be confident and exclaim what he actually thinks. People are surprised. Now everybody knows that Momo is actually the son of Oden, and even Kaido himself is, well, he is somewhat impressed by Momo for at least being confident enough and not like denying his heritage and everything here. If Momo decided to actually say that he was not Oden's son, I still think Kaido would have killed him, because then he would be like, you're not even worth it to be the son of this man, because Kaido has somewhat of a PTSD, like post-traumatic disorders thing, for Oden as well, because he never really got to finish the fight how he wanted to. And I think Kaido is one of the people who respect Oden the most. But what can he do? He killed Oden basically with the help of Higurashi, like the woman who had the fruit that now has Mr. 2 and everything. So there's so much going on, but Kaido is still seeking for not revenge, but like a real fight to get rid of these feelings he has since 20 years ago. So here we are. The tension of everybody gets instantly pulled away very fast, because then they all hear an explosion, which is produced by Yamato's handcuffs that Moria basically just removed. That happened off screen between last episode and this episode. He just used his advanced armor haki and ripped off the handcuffs and threw it away, which also made Yamato really surprised, because she wasn't too sure if these handcuffs were just like saying they would explode if she would take them off. But this is the proof. They actually would have exploded if she left Onigashima or if she decided to take them off. So her father actually tried to kill her and imprison her, which is the one and last straw for her to see that she needs to get rid of Kaido, because this is not how things can continue. But then everything is happening at once. The 9 red Scabbards appear suddenly out of nowhere from behind the execution platform and push down Kaido. They push him down, all lunging in and piercing Kaido with their swords. also saving Momo from being killed and officially beginning the invasion of Onigashima. Dealing the first bit of damage against Kaido, the scabbards penetrate Kaido's body and push their swords onto him, and also basically make him fall down from the life stage onto the life lore below. I don't know how deep that fall is, but well, they push them down with the swords in his body, so normally to everybody else that would be a lot of damage, but for Kaido, I don't even think there was 1% of his health if you want to think about a raid boss or something. Kaido is insanely strong and is going to tank a lot of damage in this battle here. So every member of the Beast Pirates is surprised. They are shocked. They never expected their captain to be ambushed. So they just think, what, wait, is he dead? Did Kaido die from this ambush? But most people don't like believe, nah, it's Kaido. He's going to get up back again. So the surprises don't stop here yet. When all the members of the Alliance show up, everybody is even more surprised. It's not only the scabbards who appear here, but everyone else. And the one who surprises, or the group that surprises, like got the biggest reaction out of everyone, is Moria's zombie army. Because everybody just looks at them and they just think that this is something that Toki always had prophesied. She said that one day the 9 red scabbards would come back, or she said that 9 shadows would return. And the 9 shadows, well, obviously it's the 9 red scabbards, but shadows is also very fitting because we have Moria with his shadow fruit. And all this, that people who once were thought to be dead to reappear, is very fitting because all of these zombies now appear as well. They just think all the dead are back now. And while all of this is going on, Moria encounters Big Mom and Hawkback. So now let's see how this happens. While all of this is going on, Moria starts talking with her because Big Mom asks Moria to give up and just join her because she still thinks that he doesn't have a chance against Kaido. Kaido is one of the Yonko. He was a member of the Rocks Pirate. He's like a killing machine since he was less than 10 years old. And Big Mom doesn't believe that Moria is on the same level. But Moria denies that. Moria instantly rejects her and just says she should stay out of this. He knows that they have some sort of connection, and he knows that she's also one of the Yonko, but he just says, this is between me and Kaido. Don't interrupt this fight, Big Mom. And, well, in this moment, Big Mom basically decides to test Moria some more. She's in a bit of a wild card overall like this, right? She wasn't sure if she wanted to be a neutral, if she wanted to help Kaido, but then Kaido kidnapped our boy Karibu, and all these things happened. So she wasn't sure on which side to be, even if Kaido was like, Kaido owes her some stuff and they were in the same crew. Moria is strong himself, so she wants to test him to see if he actually is confident. And this is where she starts her soul focus. If you remember that ability where she always says life and something, asking people to get something or be confident in something, and if they don't, they will lose their life force. So this is the moment where she asks Kinemon, she asks Moria, life or victory? And this is just the one question that could kill everybody here. Is Moria confident enough to win against Kaido, to achieve victory in this raid, to actually win against this army of the Beast Pirates? And well, he is confident. He doesn't have a sliver of a doubt that he will come out victorious in this battle. After all, he is the Emperor of Hell. And he just says something like, is that even a question? Victory. Today marks the day I will defeat Kaido once and for all. Kaido of the Beast will die here, and I will take his official spot as one of the Yonko. And Big Mom, well, she has a complicated relationship with Kaido, being like the person who gave him his devil fruit, seeing him in some form of younger brother or something, being on the same crew and everything, but she also has a complicated relationship with Moria. Moria stole the shadow from Katakuri and put it inside of one of his zombies. Moria also got a copy of the Poneglyph, but Moria gave back the one and only traitor of the Charlotte family, Charlotte Lola. So he returned something. He took something but also returned something. It's not like Big Mom owes anything to Moria, but she thinks like they're even. He gave back one of the most biggest criminals for the Charlotte family and took something that he wanted. And this is just fair in her opinion. So unlike Luffy, Moria doesn't announce that he will take down both Big Mom and Kaido. He doesn't have any problems with the female emperor. He only wants the blood of Kaido. And Kaido also hears this. Kaido accepts this declaration of war. Even though he's pushed on the ground by the scabbards right now, he still can laugh about this. I don't remember Kaido's laugh. Which was his laugh again? Was it like the... He laughs about this and just thinks, well, okay, this is going to start now. He also notices that Big Mom cannot be considered a real ally. She just goes for whatever benefits her the most, and Kaido just thinks he's on his own at this point, and Big Mom is going to do whatever she wants to do, and the same is probably going to be true for her, like, children and crew members and everything. So he's on his own with Beast Pirates here. So Kaido transforms into his full dragon form and flies off. However, all of his scabbards cling onto his Azure Dragon body. And here we can say that the rooftop arc begins now. This is all according to Nekomamushi's plan at the moment, because today is the night of the full moon, and we all know what the full moon means, especially with an army of minks and mink zombies that are still questionable if they can do this ability. So this is one of the trump cards of the Alliance. Kaido, shortly after appearing there, also gets joined by Jack, Nangi. Nangi is one of the numbers, like he's not too important, he's just a number. And many of the Beast Pirates, they go up there and want to help Kaido against the scabbards. But they get interrupted by the Mink Guardians, which are I think the people from Nekomamushi, and then also the Musketeer Squad from Inuarashi. And then all of these minks turn into the Sulong forms, ready to destroy Kaido and his people. With all these big players, Shinobu finally gets the chance to untie and rescue Momo. But before she can continue with all of that and make sure that Momo is completely safe, she gets sent flying across the room by King, when he appears and sends her flying with his powerful sword attack. Then she's just gone here. However, to both King and Queen's surprise, after sending the woman flying and seeing where she flew away, Momo is gone. Momo disappeared and was saved by an invisible Absalom. However, with their observation haki, because I assume that King and Queen both have observation haki, they spot Absalom and see that Momo is in his arms, or Absalom is carrying him. So Absalom rushes away with high speed and throws Momo in the arms of Shinobu, who's stuck there in the wall or something. And at this point, King flies straight at our boy Absalom. And this is the point where they fight against each other for a short time, like only a very short skirmish, if you want to call it that. Until Absalom manages to obviously hand over Momonosuke, and King decides to take this a bit more seriously. They exchange a few blows until the second in command of the Beast Pirates turns into his full Zoan form. And with this full Zoan form into I think it was the Pteranodon, he gets a massive speed boost and just rushes Absalom and sends him flying off into a building. So Absalom is also outside of the picture for now. But Big Mom is still telling Moria a few things, even though she can't deny his confidence after seeing that he denied the soul pocus and is very confident at fighting against Kaido. And she sees that he changed from how he looked on his the bounty poster 2 years ago. He's more muscular, he's more confident. She can feel the power of his haki. That he's also a conqueror and all these different things. He knows that. So he knows she knows the confidence, and they're just going to be fine with each other until Brook appears. In this version, Big Mom never lost Zeus, as there is no Nami in this version, and Perona didn't want to take Zeus or anything. So Zeus is still with Big Mom, which also means she's most likely not going to make this new Thundercloud homie, which is interesting in some way or the other, but well, Zeus is also quite fine for her, and she's still strong enough with Zeus. But for a split second, Brook is ready to engage in combat with one of the Yonko. This is until he finally notices that both Hawkback and Moria having a normal conversation with Big Mom. So he just approaches them, you know how he always rushes with his comedic sprint animation or something. He rushes over there and basically just tips the hat that he's wearing on his Wano costume and just greets the young lady and asks Moria how they are going to proceed with the next step of the plan. Meanwhile, somewhere else, Hyogoro and his army of samurai are also starting their battle against the Beast Pirates. Everybody's going on, samurai against the Beast Pirates. There's so many battles going on right now that we're not going to focus on all of them, just like the manga actually did. So because Moriya plans to fight Kaido, he orders Yamato to watch over Momo. He doesn't ask Big Mom to watch over Momo, but he just wants to make sure that Momo is safe while Yamato is going to join up with Shinobu and make safe that both of them are not going to be hurt anymore. And at this point, Moriya wants to go together with Hawkback and Brook over to a different point where they want to attack Kaido, basically at the top of the dome. But a lot is going on now, and 3 of the numbers appear before Moriya, Hawkback and Brook. The 2 fighters, Moriya and Brook, prepared a separate attack against these 3 gigantic creatures, but they suddenly just lump over. They just fall on their knee and start talking all negatively, saying how useless they are, and these big bodies are just making them a bigger target, and they don't give them any benefits, and they're all depressed and everything. And well, that's obviously because they got hit by Perona's negative hollows. And she joins up with Moriya, and the group are approaching the live stage, where they currently saw Ryuma, who is slashing through all kinds of enemies, amassing like a mountain of all these defeated beast pirates. And further behind, they also see Ors basically using his fists to smash around different locations, and also amassing his own pile of beast pirates. Because as I remember, Hyrodine, who is the shadow used for Ors, doesn't use any weapons. He's a fist fighter as far as I can recall. Yes, he has a spear called Gungnir, which is like a spear, but he basically used his fist for that attack. So I think he's a fist fighter, and it's very fitting for Ors. But then everybody is here for now. We see Ors there, and Moriya orders him to throw both Moriya himself and Ryuma to the rooftop. Because Ryuma is, in Moriya's opinion, the strongest of his crew members at this point. So as he wants to do that, Moriya says he wants to be thrown up there because he wants to save all of his energy for the real battle against the Yonko Kaido. However, when Ors throws them up there, they get sent back on the ground by King and Queen, because they approach them from a higher floor or something, and in their Brachiosaurus form and their Pteranodon form, they basically just managed to send these 2 who went shot up with the speed from the throw down to the ground again. So they got blocked by the All-Stars, King and Queen, and now they need to think about what they want to do. Absalom, who only got slightly hurt from King's attack because of his mastery of armament haki that he now has, returns from wherever he got sent flying. But he is not alone this time. By showing himself, he has his 2 hands behind his back, and with his invisibility powers or see-through powers, kept both the Kaiser zombie and the Commander zombie invisible. King is forming an aerial blockade now with flying gifters to hinder Ors launching Moriya again. So Moriya tells this now. After all of the Thriller Bark people are now united back here with Moriya, Perona, Absalom, Hogback, Ryuma, Ors, all these people, and Brook as well, all of them are here right now and are ready for this upcoming battle. So Moriya tells his crew, Shi. Back me up, my Nakama. I will go to Kaido now. You take care of all the others, and Absalom, I think it is time for the big reveal. So Absalom giggles to himself. He just thinks finally I can do this. And he was always the leader of all the zombies, as we saw on the Thriller Bark actually in the canon version. So it was always meant to be his honor to reveal another trump card the Alliance had. Buddies prepared by Law as the first offer to get the alliance with Moriya started when they met each other even before Punk Hazard, and Shadow scattered by Moriya in the latest battles against Doflamingo and Katakuri. These 2 are most likely the most powerful zombies Moriya has ever created. When Absalom stops his invisibility powers on them, the entire floor turns silent. Even King and Queen, their eyes widen in disbelief, and everything just goes quiet. They don't know how this is possible. They just look at these 2 creatures, those 2 people standing there. Muttering can be heard from the Beast Pirates. Well, the samurais don't know what's going on because they never left Wano and don't know these people. The people are muttering to themselves. This can't be. They are supposed to be dead. One was executed, while the other died on that fateful day. The morale of the Beast Pirates dropped significantly, especially when one of them actually says what everyone is thinking. It's the second division commander of the Whitebeard Pirates. It's Firefist Ace, and that's not all. It's him. It's Whitebeard himself.